Hello, my name is Marcus Downs, and we'll be reading the Bible, the 1 year Bible, and this is day 5, January 5th. And Genesis 11, 1 through 13 to chapter 4. And the earth and the whole earth was one language and one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shemar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, and let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime, and had they for mortar. And they said, Let's go. Let us build us a city, a tower, whose top may reach until the heavens, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. And the Lord came down and see that the city and the tower which the children and the men built. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. Go to, and let us go down, and there conform their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from this upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there conform the language of all the earth, and from hence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth. These are the generations of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begat Apher 2 years after the flood. And Shem lived after he begat Ephraim 500 years, begat sons and daughters. And Ephraim lived 530 years and begat Shahar. And Aphlab lived after he begat Shelah for 400 years and 300. 400 and 300 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Shelah lives for 30 years and begat Ebar. And Shelah lived after Ebar, and Ebar 403 years and begat sons and daughters. Ebar lived 40 and 30 years and begat Beleg. And Ebar lived after he begat Peleg 430 years and begat sons and daughters. And Beleg lived 30 years and begat Rehu. And Beleg lived after he begat Rehu 209 years and begat sons and daughters. And Rehu lived to 30 years and begat Shirag. And Rehu lived for 32 years and begat Shirag. And Rehu lived after Ye begat Shirag and 200 years and 7 years and begat sons and daughters. Shirag lived 30 years and begat Nahar. And Shirag lived after he begat Nahu for 200 years and begat sons and daughters. And Nahar lived 90 and 22 years and begat Terah. And Nahu lived after he begat Teru and 119 years, and begat sons and daughters. And Terah lives for 70 years and begat Abraham, and Noah, and Haran. Now these are the generations of Terah, and Terah begat Abraham, Nero, and Haran begat Lot. And Haran died before his father in the land of Ar and the Chaldeans. And Abraham and Nahor took them wives, and named Abraham's wife Sarah, and the name of Nahor's wife, and Malachi, and the daughter of Haran, and the father of Malachi, and the father of Israel. And Sarah was barren; she had no children. And Terah took Abraham his son, and Lot the son of Haran, and the son's son, and Sarah, and daughter-in-law, and the son Abraham's wife. They went forth with them from Ur and to the Chaldeans, and go into the land of the Canaanites. And they came into the Haran and dwelt there. And then the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. Now the Lord had said unto Abram, Go thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from the father's house, into the land that I will show thee. And I will make thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be blessed, and be a blessing. And I will bless them as they bless thee, and curse him that curse thee. And in thee shall all families of the earth be blessed. So Abraham departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abraham was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran. And Abram took Sarai, his wife, and Lot his brother and son, and all that substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran, and went forth to go into the land of Canaan. Into the land of Canaan they had came. And Abraham passed through the land unto the place of Sharon, unto the plain of Morah, and the Canaanite was then in the land. And the Lord appeared unto Abraham and said, Unto thy seed I will give thee this land, and they will build ye an altar unto the Lord, who appeared unto him. And he removed him thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, and having Bethel on the west and on the east, and he built an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abraham joined, going and still toward the south. And there was a famine in the land, and Abraham went unto Egypt to sojourn there, for the famine was grievous in the land. And it came to pass, when he was come near to the enter into Egypt, that he said to Sarah his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman, and look upon a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and that will kill him, but they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, Thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee. And it came to pass that when Abraham was come into Egypt, that the Egyptians behold the woman that said was very fair. And the princess also of the Pharaoh saw her and commanded her be before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And he entreated Abraham well with her for her sake. And then he had sheep and oxen and asses and manservants and maid servants and she asses and camels. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house in great plagues because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. And Sarah called Abraham and said, What is that thou hast done unto me? Why didn't I not tell me that she was thy wife? Why saidst thou, She is my sister, so I might have taken her to be my wife? Now therefore, behold, thy wife, take her and go away. And Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, that they sent him away, and his wife, and all that he had. And Abraham went out of Egypt, and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him unto the south. And Abraham was very rich in cattle, in silver and gold. He went on his journey from the south even to Bethel, unto the place where the tent had been at the beginning between Bethel and Hebron, or Hai, until the place of the altar which he had made there at the first, and there Abraham called the name of the Lord. Matthew chapter 5, verse 1 through 26. And seeing a multitude, he, Jesus, went up unto the mountain. And when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth, and he taught them, saying, Blessed is the poor in spirit, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are the which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the poor in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, and for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall veil you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be glad and exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so great is your reward in heaven, for so persecute they the prophets which were before you. Ye are the salt of the earth, but ye are the salt that have lost its savor. Wherewith shall it be salted? It is therefore good for nothing, but is cast out and to be trodden up under the foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill that cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it up under a bristle, but on a candlestick. It shall give light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they might see the good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I have came to destroy the law or the prophets. I have come to destroy, but I have come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass away, one jot or one tittle shall not no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and teach men so, he shall be called the least in heaven, in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it is said by them of the old time, thou shalt not kill, whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment. But I say unto you, that whatsoever is hungry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raca, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thy fool, shall be in danger of hell and fire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and thou be in a remembrance that thy brother have aught against thee, leave thy gift before the altar and go thy way. First reconcile to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest it any time the adversary, the deliverer, thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Verily, verily, I say unto you, thou shalt be no means come out hence till thou hast paid the utmost farthing. Psalms 5, chapter 5, 1 through 12. Give ear to the words, O Lord, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God. For until thee I will pray. My voice shall thou hear in the morning, O Lord, and in the morning I will direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. For thou art not a God that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight, and thou hatest all workers of iniquity. And thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing the Lord have harbored in the bloody and the deceitful men. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear will I worship towards thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in the righteousness because of my enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward parts are very wicked, inner parts very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre, that flatter with their tongue. Destroy thou them, O God, with them that fall on their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Lord, will the bless the righteous with favor, and wilt thou compass him as with the shield. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24 to 28. Because I, wisdom, have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regard. But ye have set the art of my counsel, and have none of my reproof. I also will laugh at the calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh, and a desolation and a destruction cometh as a whirlwind, with a distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Thank you. And these are the readings for the One Day Bible. Thank you.